Good evening. Welcome to BMC News Live presented by Al Hilal Hospitals and Medical Centers. I am Jessila Mujib joining you with the daily news updates. Today's news in detail. Labour Minister participated in the 112th International Labour Conference. Jamil bin Mohammed Ali Humaidan, Minister of Labour, headed Bahrain's delegation at the 112th International Labour Conference held in Switzerland. The meeting discussed significant labour concerns and addressed labour market challenges. The Nazar Vocational Training Centre hosted its 8th graduation ceremony under the patronage of His Highness Sheikh Nazar. The Nazar Vocational Training Centre hosted a graduation ceremony for its 8th batch for the academic year 2023-24, which included 102 students. His Highness Sheikh Nazar commended the efforts of the training centre and its institutions in developing competencies, contributing to the innovation of technology and strengthening Bahrain's position on a regional and global scale by achieving international standards. The Education Minister participated in the GCC Education Ministers meeting. Dr. Mohammed bin Mubarak Juma, Education Minister and Chairman of the Board of Trustees of the Higher Education Council, headed Bahrain's delegation at the 8th meeting of the Committee of GCC Ministers of Education and the 24th meeting of the Committee of GCC Ministers of Higher Education and Scientific Research. The meetings were held in Qatar from June 3rd to 4th. The Ministry of Finance and National Economy and the World Bank held seminar. Within the framework of the existing cooperation with the World Bank, the Ministry of Finance and National Economy hosted a seminar presented by the World Bank. The seminar reviewed the results of the latest economic developments report for the Gulf Cooperation Council countries. The report included a chapter on improving the quality of education to promote the growth and economic prosperity of GCC member states. Japan enacted child care law to tackle declining birth rate. Japan's parliament enacted a law to expand monthly child allowances and parental leave as the government seeks to tackle the country's declining birth rate through more equitable burden sharing. The government will set up a new funding scheme for child rearing support in fiscal 2026 with higher monthly health insurance premiums after the number of babies born in 2023 fell to a record low in the country. Now it's time for a short commercial break.
All your favorite products under one roof in Bahrain from our 14 branches at 27-year-old Megamart and Macromart. Bakery, fresh meat and fish, fruits and vegetables, sweets and snacks, ready-to-eat foods, dairy products, grocery or consumer goods. To have a wonderful shopping experience, please visit your nearest Megamart Macromart branch. Megamart and Macromart, full of goodness.
Welcome back. GCC Secretary General participated in GCC Education Ministers meeting. Jassim Mohammed Al Budaiwi, Secretary General of the Gulf Cooperation Council, participated in the 8th meeting of the Ministers of Education of the GCC countries held in Qatar. The Secretary General highlighted that the leaders of the GCC countries prioritize collaborative efforts in education, recognizing its pivotal role in advancement and progress of the society. Road cooling initiative to reduce temperatures in Saudi by 20 degrees Celsius on Arafah Day. The Roads General Authority has finished coating the asphalt around Namira Mosque using modern technology to lower temperatures and cool the environment for pilgrims. The initiative is aimed at giving comfort to pilgrims under scorching sun on the day of Arafah, which marks the climax of the annual pilgrimage of Hajj. Now news from India. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi has won a third consecutive term in a much tighter general election than anticipated. His Bharatiya Janata Party looks set to fall short of its majority and is leading in the 543-seat parliament below the required 272 seats. The results are a personal blow to Mr. Modi, who has always secured majorities in elections as both Chief Minister of Gujarat State and India's Prime Minister and dominated the country's politics for a decade. The verdict marks a surprising revival for the Congress party-led India alliance, defying earlier predictions of its decline and sharply diverging from both exit polls and pre-election surveys. More than 640 million people voted in a marathon 7-week election, hailed as a world record by election authorities. Nearly half of the voters were women. With this, we come to the end of today's news. Thank you so much for watching, and this is Jasila Mujib signing off. Good night.